Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K18 rebuild. Today, we are doing the next team that you guys left in the comment section below, the Sacramento Kings. I do appreciate all you guys leaving suggestions for teams to rebuild. The next teams will be the Clippers, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Phoenix Suns. If you guys have any other teams that you want me to rebuild, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I also forgot the Lakers on that list. But today, we're doing a very intriguing team, the Sacramento Kings. Let's go ahead and move on here, and let's try and see if we're going to be able to make something out of this roster. They have a lot of older veteran players. Let's go ahead and load in a 2018 draft class as well. If you take a look at the roster, Zach Randolph, Scalabissiere, Buddy Hield, the rookie De'Aaron Fox, George Hill, Willie Cauley-Stein. We have a lot of good young players, but a lot of big contracts on older players. So the first thing we need to do is unload a bunch of these contracts. If we take a look at the major contracts, we have George Hill at $20 million. No way we're keeping him. Zach Randolph at 12. Bogdan at 9. I may keep him, but Kostas, Garrett Temple, and Vince Carter all at $8+ million. There's no way I'm going to be keeping those guys on the team. So I'm going to bring you guys back once we had trade offers for all of our major contracts. First trade we're going to take is actually from the team I rebuilt last episode. The Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to trade Zach Randolph for a younger JaMychal Green and a 2018 second round pick. Next trade we're going to make is we're going to get a major salary dump, trading George Hill to the Bulls for Bobby Portis. 78 overall. He's better. He's younger, and he's got a much smaller salary. Yet again, we're going to do an incredible salary dump on the Chicago Bulls here, getting Justin Holiday and David Nwaba for Garrett Temple, Kostas, and a 2018 second-round pick. So yet again, another major salary dump for us. And honestly, I think that's all the salary dumping we need to do. Right now, we don't have that many big contracts. Bogdan at 9, JaMychal Green at 8, and I believe Vince Carter at 8. That's really all we need to do. So we're going to go ahead, go through the first season, and I'll bring you guys back at the end of Season 1. So guys, at the end of Season 1, Steph Curry with an MVP, Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, Nikola Mirotic, 6th man, Whiteside, Defensive Player, Sabonis, Most Improved, and Steve Kerr goes 69 and 13. I don't think we're going to see any Sacramento Kings on this list except for in the rookie teams. De'Aaron Fox doing really well, all rookie first team. And besides that, I didn't expect us to do this worse. 29 and 53. Clearly we did not make the playoffs. So let's go ahead and simulate through these playoffs. And what do you know? Golden State wins another title in a sweep of the Cavs. Let's go ahead and skip to our league meeting, see if anything's changed. We have a couple of changes. Opposing teams will enter 1-1 after 5 fouls and bonus after 10 after 1 team foul in the final 2 minutes. Okay then. So let's go ahead and skip to the draft lottery. This is where we're going to come in clutch. We have a chance at the 5th pick, it seems. The Hornets, Hawks, Mavericks, and Suns all did worse, and we end up getting the 6th pick in the draft. That's unfortunate. I'd rather get a top 5 pick, but that is still something not to be ashamed of. So let's go skip to the draft. Billy Preston has an ankle injury. And let's see who's going to be on the board. Usually the CPU leaves at least one top 5 pick on the board. So we're going to have to see who is left for us to pick with the 6th pick in the draft. Let's take a look at our trade offers first. Dario Saric, Tony Snell, not seeing anything of value. Rudy Gobert, no, I always get Rudy Gobert. I don't want to get him this time. Colin Sexton, he was picked in the top 5, which means one of the top 5 is still left on the board. And I'm really not seeing anybody else. So who is still left on the board? Seems that Deandre Ayton and Mohamed Bamba are still left on the board. And I gotta go with the 7'11" wingspan for Bamba. But we're definitely gonna go with the man out of, I believe, Arizona, Deandre Ayton. So we're able to sign Mo Bamba, and look at this. Nearly everybody is going into free agency, including Kevin Durant, Paul George, DeAndre Jordan, and a bunch of other players. Let's go ahead and skip to free agency and see who will possibly be able to sign. I don't think I want to go after a major free agent. I want to try and build through the draft with this rebuild. So I want to look for younger players that we're going to be able to develop in the future. Like Marcus Smart, Zach LaVine could be good, Rodney Hood. Just younger players like this to try and nurture. So let's try and get let's take a look at our roster first of all. Point guard, we got De'Aaron and Frank Mason, Buddy Hield, Justin Holiday. Shooting guard, maybe a small forward along with him and Justin Jackson, Bobby Portis, Scalabrine, and DeAndre Ayton. Who are we going to sign? I want to sign some shooting guards. Let's look at shooting guards and small forwards. Small forwards, there's nobody really that young. We could go after Jabari Parker and Aaron Gordon. That could be a good combination with Ayton in the center position. So let's go after Zach LaVine. We're gonna offer him a major contract. And we're also going to offer Jabari Parker and Aaron Gordon with a max contract as well. So let me get to Aaron Gordon, and we're gonna offer him that same max contract as well. So we're gonna keep David and We're gonna reject these two, and let's see, are we gonna be able to sign Zach LaVine? So the Bulls are gonna match, and everybody goes back to the exact same team they already did. That's not very good. Okay, I'm gonna meet you guys at the end of free agency. So guys, no one really to go after in the free agent market. Decided to save my cap space. The starting lineup for this season will be De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Bogdanovic, Scalabrine, and I decided to put DeAndre Ayton at the center position. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. So guys, at the end of season number 2, Steph Curry with another MVP. Doncic on the Hawks averaging crazy numbers. Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin, 6th man. Whiteside again, Defensive Player. Tariq Black, Most Improved. And the Warriors go 67 and 15. Now, this time around, we had actually a very good season considering what we did last season. DeAndre Ayton on the all-rookie first team. Very, very nice. And besides that, we actually went 37 and 45. We were one spot away from making the playoffs and edging out the New Orleans Pelicans. Very, very good year overall. Let me take a look at our individual statistics. De'Aaron Fox, we had a very, very balanced team. Only a couple players averaging 14, 12, and 11. Ayton, pretty good, 9 and 6. But Buddy Hield is really shooting very well. He's shooting 43% from 3. We may have to change up our stats to go through him as much as possible. Let's simulate through these playoffs, and we're going to try and sign a marquee free agent for this next upcoming year. Wow, the Thunder able to beat Philadelphia in 6 games to win the finals. That is a somewhat strange result, being that the Warriors usually win every year. The luxury tax threshold is now down $5 million, and the top 2 picks are done through the lotto, and everybody else gets team record. If we actually look at the draft lottery, the Celtics actually have our top pick, and they actually get the 13th pick with that. Nuggets get the number 1 pick, and I don't even think we have a pick. Yeah, we don't even have a pick in the first round, so it looks like we're going to be skipping over the draft this season and heading straight over to team and player options. Oh wow, a ton of injuries. Let's go into team options, and holy crap, we have a ton of people on options. De'Aaron Fox, we're basically going to accept everyone. I'm going to decline Frank Mason and keep everybody else. Jimmy Butler going to become a free agent. Marcus Gasol, Paul Millsap a free agent. Chris Middleton. We're going to have a pretty decent free agent class this offseason. Qualifying offers, I don't want to extend it to Bobby Portis. He hadn't really done that much for us. Karl Towns on the market, Devin Booker, LeBron James. We're going to go after, let's see here, Devin Booker, Vucevic. Who else do we have here? We're going to go after Devin Booker, Austin Rivers. Let's go after Devin Booker alone. I don't really think we need anybody else. So let's just see what we can offer Devin Booker contract-wise. We'll give him a player option, and let's just see if he's going to be even willing to take that. If we look at his... Let's take a look at Devin Booker, and let's view his offers. And apparently, we're the only team offering him a contract. So let's see if this is going to move over. So we're going to keep JaMychal Green and Bobby Portis and Justin Holiday. And of course they match the sheet. And there goes Devin Booker. Who else do we have? Let's see about Paul Millsap. Let's see if we can get him to sign. Give him a nice wealthy contract. Let's give him about 32 mil. And let's see if we can give him a no trade clause as well. And we're actually going to be... Let's renounce JaMychal Green, and then we're going to be able to sign Paul Millsap to a contract in moratorium. So let's see if we're going to be able to make that contract to him. And there we go. We're able to get Paul Millsap to go along with De'Aaron Fox and this very young, star-studded team in our final season of the rebuild. So let's go to player progression. We signed all the free agents we need to. Looking at player progression, De'Aaron Fox going all the way up to an 83, Ayton to an 84 overall. And this team is actually looking pretty good. So I'll meet you guys back, and we will end off this rebuild with Season 3. And in our final season, Steph Curry with a monstrous season, another MVP. Someone named Alex Caruso got Rookie of the Year. Batum, Whiteside, Jordan Bell, and Steve Kerr yet again. Don't think any Kings are going to be on here. We did pick up Paul Millsap, which was a very nice pickup for us. But let's see here. Wow. Bull up there with the Charlotte Hornets. RJ Barrett doing pretty well. 76ers have 3 rookies. Wow. But yeah, you see that. 41 and 41. We actually made the playoffs. Let's take a look at our player statistics. Paul Millsap putting up decent numbers. De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Deandre Ayton, and Scalabrine Sierra all putting up double digits. Very, very nice. Wow, Steph Curry with 33 points per game. That is crazy. But I'm not expecting to get past the Oklahoma City Thunder. This team getting to the playoffs on its own was an incredible feat. But yes, there we go. Nice way to end off the season. We did make it to the playoffs. We did have a really good team. Here's the roster. Our final look. Fox up to an 86 overall. Ayton up to an 83 overall. We had 7 players of 80 overall or better. So thank you guys for watching this rebuild. Be sure to leave the team you want me to rebuild in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.